Ladies and gentlemen, winners, leaders, and those hungry for growth, let's talk about success. Let's talk about what separates those who dream from those who achieve. Because success isn't something that happens by accident. It's a result of what you do daily, the standards you set, and the disciplines you master. Today, I want to share with you 10 things you must work on every single day to create a life of power, fulfillment, and impact. Own your mindset. Your mind is your greatest asset or your biggest liability. The way you think determines the way you act. If you wake up saying, I'm not good enough, or it's too hard, you've already lost the day. But if you train your mind to see opportunities instead of obstacles, you'll create breakthroughs. Feed your brain with empowering beliefs. Optimize your physical energy. If you don't take care of your body, you won't have the energy to take action. Move every day. Eat foods that fuel you and get quality sleep. The people who win in life have the energy to go the extra mile while everyone else is tired. Control your emotions. Your emotions dictate your decisions, and your decisions shape your life. The difference between winners and quitters: winners don't let fear, doubt, or stress stop them. They master their emotional state. Train yourself to shift from fear to confidence, from frustration to gratitude. Build strong relationships. Success is not a solo journey. Your ability to connect, communicate, and inspire others will determine the level of success you reach. Every day, work on listening better, speaking with influence, and building trust. Commit to learning and growth. Every single day, aim to become 1% better. Read, listen, study, and surround yourself with people who challenge you. Stagnation is the enemy of greatness. Those who stop learning stop growing. Take massive action. Ideas are easy. Execution is rare. The world doesn't reward the smartest people. It rewards the ones who take action. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Start now, adjust along the way, and build unstoppable momentum. Focus on what matters. Most people waste time on distractions instead of focusing on results. Every morning, ask yourself, what are the 3 things I must do today to move forward? Then block out everything else. Winners prioritize what truly matters. Embrace discomfort. Growth doesn't happen in comfort zones. Push yourself to do hard things. Challenge yourself daily, whether it's having a tough conversation, pushing harder in a workout, or taking a risk in business. Serve others. Success without contribution is empty. Every day, ask, how can I add value to others, whether it's your family, team, or community? When you focus on giving, success follows. Develop unshakable discipline. Motivation is temporary. Discipline is what keeps you going when motivation fades. Train yourself to show up even when you don't feel like it. Winners don't rely on feelings. They rely on habits. Conclusion. Master these 10 things daily, and you will build a life of success, impact, and fulfillment. It's not about luck. It's about commitment. It's about showing up every day and doing the work. So, I challenge you. Don't just listen to this. Apply it. Choose one area and start improving today. Because success isn't something you wait for. It's something you create. Let's go out there and make it happen. Your mindset is the foundation of everything in your life. It shapes the way you see the world, the decisions you make, and ultimately the results you achieve. If you don't take control of your mindset every single day, the world will shape it for you. And that's a dangerous place to be. Most people wake up and immediately let outside forces dictate their mental state. They check their phones, scroll through social media, read the news, and before they even get out of bed, they've already absorbed negativity, distractions, and stress. This is the fastest way to put yourself in a reactive state rather than a proactive one. The key to mastering your mindset is understanding that you are in control. You decide what thoughts you focus on. You decide what beliefs you reinforce. You decide whether your mind works for you or against you. Every day you must condition your mind just like you would train a muscle. If you don't actively strengthen it, negativity, fear, and doubt will take over. The world is filled with people who let their limiting beliefs run their lives. They tell themselves, I'm not smart enough, I'm not lucky enough, or I don't have what it takes. And guess what? If you repeat those thoughts long enough, they become your reality. But here's the truth. Your thoughts are not facts. They are simply patterns, and patterns can be changed. If you want to create an extraordinary life, you must train yourself to think in a way that empowers you. Start your day by feeding your mind with positive, powerful beliefs. Instead of reaching for your phone, spend time visualizing the person you want to become. Speak affirmations that reinforce your strength, confidence, and potential. Read or listen to something that expands your mind and shifts your focus towards growth. Your self-talk is critical. The words you use daily shape your identity. Instead of saying, I'm not good at this, say, I am getting better every day. Instead of thinking, this is too hard, shift to, I love challenges because they make me stronger. Your brain listens to everything you tell it. If you constantly fill it with doubt, fear, and excuses, but if you train it to seek opportunities, solutions, and strengths, you will start seeing results you never thought possible. Another powerful way to master your mindset is to surround yourself with people who elevate your thinking. Your environment matters. If you spend time with negative, complaining, or small-minded people, their energy will pull you down. But if you surround yourself with people who think big, push boundaries, and expect more from themselves, you will naturally rise to their level. Seek out mentors, books, and communities that challenge you to grow. Mastering your mindset is not a one-time event. It's a daily practice. The most successful people in the world don't just wake up with confidence and clarity. They create it. If you want an extraordinary life, you must train your mind to think in an extraordinary way. It all starts with the thoughts you choose to focus on every single day. Your body is the vehicle through which you experience life. And if you don't take care of it, everything else suffers. You can have all the ambition in the world, but if your body is constantly fatigued, sluggish, or unwell, your potential is capped. Energy is the foundation of peak performance, and the quality of your life is directly tied to the energy you bring to each day. The most successful people on the planet don't just focus on making money or achieving goals. They focus on optimizing their physical health because they know that without it, everything else crumbles. Think about it. How do you feel when you wake up in the morning? Are you energized, ready to attack the day with enthusiasm? Or do you hit the snooze button multiple times, drag yourself out of bed, and rely on caffeine just to function? The way you start your day sets the tone for everything that follows. And if you're constantly running on low energy, you're not performing at your best. It all begins with movement. Your body was designed to move, not to sit for hours on end. When you don't move, your energy stagnates, your metabolism slows, and your mind becomes foggy. But when you incorporate movement into your daily routine, whether it's exercise, stretching, or even just walking, you activate your body's natural energy systems, you release endorphins, improve circulation, and sharpen your mental clarity. That's why the most high-performing individuals make physical activity a non-negotiable part of their day. They don't see exercise as a chore, they see it as an investment in their energy, productivity, and longevity. Nutrition plays an equally vital role. What you put into your body determines how you feel, how you think, and how well you perform. If you're constantly consuming processed foods, sugar, and unhealthy fats, your energy levels will fluctuate wildly. You might get a temporary boost, but soon after, you crash, feeling tired, unfocused, and irritable. But when you fuel your body with whole, nutrient-dense foods, lean proteins, healthy fats, complex carbohydrates, and plenty of water, you create sustainable energy that lasts throughout the day. Food is not just about satisfying hunger. It's about fueling performance. Hydration is another crucial factor. Most people are walking around chronically dehydrated, and they don't even realize how much it's affecting them. Even mild dehydration can lead to fatigue, headaches, brain fog, and reduced concentration. Your body is made up mostly of water, and every function, digestion, circulation, brain activity, depends on it. By simply increasing your water intake, you can boost your energy, improve mental clarity, and enhance overall well-being. Sleep is often the most overlooked factor when it comes to energy optimization. In today's hustle culture, people wear sleep deprivation like a badge of honor, believing that grinding through exhaustion is a sign of dedication. But the truth is, lack of sleep is one of the fastest ways to sabotage your success. When you don't get enough quality sleep, your cognitive function declines, your decision-making becomes impaired, and your ability to handle stress diminishes. Your body needs sleep to recover, repair, and recharge. The most successful individuals prioritize their sleep because they understand that high performance is impossible without proper rest. Managing stress is another key component of sustaining high energy levels. Chronic stress drains you physically, mentally, and emotionally. It triggers the release of cortisol, the stress hormone, which, when elevated for long periods, leads to fatigue, weight gain, and even disease. The ability to manage stress effectively is what separates those who thrive from those who burn out. This is why incorporating stress-reducing activities into your daily routine, whether it's meditation, deep breathing, or simply taking time to relax, is essential for maintaining peak energy. Your morning routine plays a critical role in setting up your energy for the day. How you start your day determines your momentum. If you begin your morning by hitting snooze, scrolling through social media, or rushing through the door, you're already putting yourself in a reactive state. But if you take control of your morning, moving your body, fueling it with proper nutrition, hydrating, and setting your intentions, you set yourself up for success. The most effective morning routines are built around energizing activities that prepare you mentally and physically for the day ahead. Consistency is key. You can't expect to have high energy levels if you treat your body well only occasionally. Just like success in any other area of life, maintaining peak physical energy requires daily effort and discipline. It's about creating habits that support your vitality and making them a regular part of your life. Small daily improvements compound over time, leading to massive transformations. One of the biggest myths people believe is that they don't have time to prioritize their health. They say they're too busy to exercise, too busy to eat well, or too busy to get enough sleep. But the truth is, if you don't make time for your health now, you'll be forced to make time for illness later. Your health is not a luxury. It's a necessity. Without it, everything else in life suffers. Another powerful strategy for sustaining high energy is learning to listen to your body. Your body gives you signals all the time telling you when it needs rest, when it needs movement, and when it needs better nutrition. But most people ignore these signals and push through exhaustion, only to crash later. Developing self-awareness around your body's needs allows you to optimize your energy levels rather than deplete them. Surrounding yourself with an environment that supports your energy is also critical. If you spend time with people who are constantly negative, complaining, or living an unhealthy lifestyle, their energy will impact you. On the other hand, when you surround yourself with people who prioritize their health, who bring enthusiasm and positivity to life, their energy lifts you up. Energy is contagious, and the people you surround yourself with either drain you or energize you. Lastly, having a strong purpose fuels energy like nothing else. When you wake up with a compelling reason to attack the day, your energy naturally increases. Passion and purpose give you the drive to push through fatigue, to stay disciplined, and to show up fully in every aspect of life. The most energized people aren't just physically healthy, they are deeply connected to a mission that excites them. Mastering your physical energy is not just about feeling good, it's about unlocking your full potential. When you have high energy, you think better, perform better, and live better. Every area of your life, your career, relationships, and personal growth is enhanced when you operate at full capacity. The key is to make energy optimization a daily priority, not an afterthought. Your body is the foundation of everything you achieve, and when you take care of it, the rewards are limitless. Your emotions dictate the quality of your life, the decisions you make, and ultimately the results you achieve. No matter how intelligent, talented, or skilled you are, if you don't know how to manage your emotions effectively, you will always struggle to reach your full potential. Every single day you are faced with challenges, unexpected situations, and moments of uncertainty. The difference between those who succeed and those who stay stuck is not intelligence or luck. It's emotional resilience. It's the ability to stay composed under pressure, to shift from fear to confidence, and to use emotions as fuel instead of letting them become obstacles. Most people let their emotions control them rather than the other way around. They wake up feeling tired and decide their whole day is going to be sluggish. They encounter a minor setback and suddenly believe they are failing. They let a single negative comment ruin their confidence. And this happens because they haven't trained themselves to be in charge of their emotional state. But Here's the truth. Emotions are not random. They are patterns, and just like any pattern, they can be changed. If you want to take your life to the next level, you must develop the skill of emotional mastery. The first step is awareness. Most people go through life reacting to their emotions without ever questioning where they come from. If you feel stressed, ask yourself, is the stress justified, or am I magnifying the problem in my mind? If you feel frustrated, ask, what's really triggering this frustration? Often we react based on subconscious habits rather than reality. But when you start observing your emotions instead of being controlled by them, you take back your power. Once you become aware of your emotions, the next step is to reframe them. Emotions are nothing more than signals from your brain trying to get your attention. Fear, for example, is not your enemy. It's a signal that you need to prepare. Stress is not an obstacle. It's a sign that you care about the outcome. The most successful people don't eliminate negative emotions. They learn how to use them in a productive way. They don't see fear as a stop sign. They see it as a green light pushing them to grow. Another critical aspect of emotional resilience is the ability to shift your emotional state in an instant. Your emotions are directly connected to your physiology. If you stand up tall, breathe deeply, and move with energy, your emotional state shifts automatically. But if you slouch, breathe shallowly, and dwell on negative thoughts, you will feel drained and powerless. This is why motion creates emotion. If you ever feel stuck in a negative state, change your body first. Move, go for a walk, work out, or even just take deep breaths. The fastest way to change your emotions is to change your physical state. Your language also plays a massive role in emotional resilience. The words you use to describe your experiences shape the way you feel. If you tell yourself, I'm devastated, you will feel crushed. But if you say, I'm a little challenged right now, but I'll figure it out, you instantly shift your perspective. Language is one of the most powerful tools you have to control your emotions. Instead of saying, I'm overwhelmed, say, I'm getting stronger through this challenge. Instead of saying, I'm afraid, say, I'm excited for this new experience. Your words program your mind, and by changing your language, you change your emotional reality. Another key factor in emotional resilience is your focus. Whatever you focus on, you feel. If you constantly focus on what's wrong, what's missing, or what could go wrong, you will experience negative emotions. But if you train yourself to focus on solutions, opportunities, and what's going right, you will feel empowered. The secret is simple. Focus on what you can control, not on what you can't. The people who are happiest and most successful are not the ones with the easiest lives. They are the ones who choose to focus on gratitude, progress, and possibility. One of the biggest challenges when it comes to emotional resilience is dealing with setbacks. Life will throw curveballs at you. Things will not always go as planned, but the way you respond to setbacks determines whether you grow or stay stuck. The most successful people don't avoid failure, they embrace it. They see setbacks as lessons, not as defeats. When something goes wrong, instead of dwelling on the problem, they ask, what can I learn from this? How can I grow from this? What's the next best step? Every setback carries the seed of a comeback, if you choose to see it that way. Another important aspect of emotional resilience is surrounding yourself with the right people. The emotions you experience daily are influenced by the people you spend time with. If you're constantly around negative, complaining, or fearful individuals, their emotional state will affect yours. But if you surround yourself with positive, driven, and emotionally strong people, their mindset will elevate yours. Choose your environment wisely because your emotional state is a reflection of who you spend the most time with. A powerful tool for strengthening emotional resilience is practicing gratitude. No matter what is happening in your life, there is always something to be grateful for. When you focus on what you have instead of what you lack, your emotional state shifts instantly. Every morning, take a few minutes to reflect on 3 things you are grateful for. It could be your health, your family, your opportunities, whatever brings you joy. Gratitude rewires your brain to focus on abundance rather than scarcity, and when you operate from a place of gratitude, you become emotionally unshakable. Another key element of emotional control is learning to let go of what you can't change. Too many people waste energy worrying about things they have no control over, what other people think, the past, or external circumstances. But worry is wasted energy. It doesn't solve problems. It only drains you. The most emotionally strong individuals know how to let go of what they can't control and focus on what they can. If you want to be happier and more resilient, train yourself to release the need to control everything. Instead, focus on taking action in areas where you do have power. Emotional resilience is not about avoiding emotions. It's about mastering them. It's about recognizing that you have the power to choose how you feel, no matter what is happening around you. The more you practice emotional control, the more unshakable you become. You will no longer be thrown off course by small inconveniences, by negative people, or by temporary failures. You will develop the ability to stay strong, confident, and focused, even in the face of adversity. The key is to make emotional resilience a daily practice. Just like training your body, you must train your emotions every day. Start by becoming aware of your emotional patterns. Pay attention to the thoughts you allow into your mind, the words you use, and the way you carry yourself. Then take control, shift your focus, change your language, move your body, and surround yourself with people who elevate you. Mastering your emotions is the foundation of mastering your life. When you control your emotions, you control your actions. When you control your actions, you control your results. And when you control your results, you control your destiny. Every day, commit to strengthening your emotional resilience, and you will unlock a level of power, confidence, and success that most people only dream of. Your ability to communicate effectively is one of the most powerful skills you can develop. Every day you interact with people, whether it's your family, friends, colleagues, clients, or even strangers. The way you communicate determines the quality of your relationships, the opportunities you create, and the level of influence you have in the world. Most people don't take the time to intentionally develop their communication skills, and as a result, they struggle to connect, persuade, and lead. But the truth is, great communication is not something you're born with. It's something you develop through practice, awareness, and continuous improvement. One of the most important aspects of effective communication is clarity. People often assume that others understand what they mean, but in reality, most communication is vague, unclear, or filled with assumptions. If you want to be an effective communicator, you must learn to articulate your thoughts in a way that is simple, direct, and powerful. Clarity eliminates confusion and ensures that your message is received the way you intend. Before speaking, take a moment to think, what is the main point I want to get across? What outcome am I hoping for? The clearer you are in your own mind, the clearer your communication will be. Another key factor in communication is listening. Most people think communication is about talking, but the truth is great communicators are great listeners first. People don't just want to hear your thoughts, they want to feel heard. When you truly listen to someone, you create trust, connection, and understanding. But listening is not just about hearing words. It's about paying attention to the emotions, the intentions, and the unspoken messages behind the words. It's about making the other person feel valued. Too many people listen with the intention of responding rather than understanding. They're already forming their next sentence instead of truly absorbing what the other person is saying. If you want to become an exceptional communicator, develop the habit of active listening. Ask questions, show genuine interest, and reflect back what the other person is expressing. When people feel heard, they open up, trust you more, and respect what you have to say. Body language is another crucial element of communication. Studies show that over 70% of communication is nonverbal. Your facial expressions, posture, hand gestures, and eye contact all send powerful signals, often more than your words. If your body language is closed off, defensive, or disengaged, it doesn't matter what you're saying. People will sense that something is off. But when your body language is open, confident, and engaged, people are naturally drawn to you. Maintain eye contact to show confidence and attentiveness. Use gestures that reinforce your message. Stand tall and speak with energy. Your body speaks before you even say a word, so make sure it aligns with the message you want to convey. Another essential skill in communication is adaptability. Every person you speak to is different. Some people respond to direct, straightforward communication, while others prefer a more empathetic, relationship-driven approach. Great communicators know how to read the room and adjust their style based on who they are speaking to. This doesn't mean changing who you are. It means being aware of how different people process information and tailoring your approach for maximum impact. If you're communicating with someone who values logic and facts, focus on data and reasoning. If you're speaking to someone who is driven by emotions, use stories, empathy, and personal connection. The better you understand people, the more effective you become at influencing and inspiring them. Storytelling is one of the most powerful tools in communication. Facts and data may inform people, but stories move them. Think about the greatest leaders, speakers, and influencers in history. They all use stories to inspire action. Why? Because stories engage emotions, create connection, and make messages memorable. When you share a personal story, you make your message relatable and human. People may forget statistics, but they remember how you made them feel. If you want to be a powerful communicator, master the art of storytelling. Instead of just sharing information, weave it into a narrative that brings your message to life. Another key component of strong communication is confidence. Even if you have great ideas, if you don't communicate them with confidence, people won't take them seriously. Confidence doesn't mean arrogance. It means speaking with conviction, owning your message, and believing in what you say. One way to build confidence in communication is through preparation. When you know your subject inside and out, you naturally feel more assured in your delivery. Another way is through practice. The more you speak, whether in conversations, meetings, or presentations, the more comfortable you become. Confidence is built through repetition and experience. Tone of voice plays a huge role in how your message is received. You can say the same words in different tones and create entirely different meanings. A warm, enthusiastic tone conveys excitement and engagement, while a monotone voice can make even the most important message sound dull and uninspiring. If you want people to listen, use vocal variety. Adjust your speed, volume, and inflection to keep your audience engaged. A well-placed pause can be just as powerful as the words themselves. Your voice is an instrument. Learn to use it effectively. Effective communicators also master the art of persuasion. Whether you're in business, leadership, or personal relationships, your ability to persuade and influence is critical. Persuasion is not about manipulation. It's about presenting your ideas in a way that aligns with what the other person values. The key to persuasion is understanding the needs, desires, and motivations of your audience. What do they care about? What problems are they trying to solve? The more you understand their perspective, the better you can position your message in a way that resonates. Instead of focusing on what you want to say, focus on what they need to hear. Communication is also about handling difficult conversations effectively. At some point, you will face disagreements, conflicts, and tough discussions. The way you handle these moments determines whether you build trust or destroy relationships. The key to managing conflict is staying calm, listening with empathy, and focusing on solutions rather than blame. Instead of reacting emotionally, take a step back and seek to understand the other person's perspective. Ask yourself, what outcome do I want from this conversation? How can I communicate in a way that leads to resolution rather than escalation? Strong communicators don't avoid difficult conversations. They navigate them with skill and emotional intelligence. Another essential part of communication is knowing when to say less. Many people think that speaking more makes them better communicators, but often the opposite is true. The best communicators know how to get their message across in fewer words. They eliminate filler words, unnecessary details, and distractions. They get straight to the point while keeping their message impactful. The ability to be concise is a skill that makes you more persuasive, respected, and listened to. Your daily communication shapes the opportunities you attract, the relationships you build, and the influence you have. When you take the time to improve the way you speak, listen, and connect, every area of your life improves. Communication is not just about words. It's about presence, awareness, and the ability to inspire action. Whether you're leading a team, negotiating a deal, or simply having a meaningful conversation with a loved one, mastering communication gives you an undeniable advantage in life. Every day, make it a priority to sharpen your communication skills, and you will see the doors of opportunity open in ways you never imagined. Your habits shape your destiny. The small, seemingly insignificant actions you take every single day compound over time to create massive results, either in your favor or against you. Most people underestimate the power of their daily routines, thinking that success is about making one big breakthrough. But in reality, success is built on consistent, disciplined actions repeated over and over again. The way you start your day, the way you handle challenges, the way you take care of your body and mind, all of these habits determine the quality of your life. The key to building empowering habits is awareness. Many people operate on autopilot, repeating the same behaviors every day without questioning whether they are serving or sabotaging them. They wake up, check their phones first thing, skip breakfast, rush out the door, and wonder why they feel stressed and unproductive. But when you take control of your habits, you take control of your results. It starts with identifying the habits that are holding you back and replacing them with habits that move you forward. If you're always feeling low energy, maybe it's time to prioritize sleep, hydration, and exercise. If you struggle with focus, maybe you need to create a structured morning routine that sets you up for success. One of the most powerful habits you can develop is the habit of planning your day with intention. Too many people wake up and react to their day instead of proactively designing it. They check emails, scroll through social media, and let external distractions dictate their focus. But high performers take time each morning to clarify their top priorities. They ask themselves, what are the most important things I need to accomplish today? How do I want to show up? What actions will bring me closer to my goals? By starting each day with clear direction, you eliminate wasted time and ensure that your actions align with your long-term vision. Another critical habit is the practice of continuous learning. The most successful people don't stop growing. They dedicate time every day to expanding their knowledge, sharpening their skills, and improving themselves, whether it's reading, listening to audiobooks, taking courses, or seeking mentorship. Feeding your mind with new ideas keeps you ahead of the game. Every day is an opportunity to learn something that can give you an edge, whether in your career, relationships, or personal development. Discipline is what turns habits into results. It's easy to start a new habit, but the challenge is sticking with it. That's why commitment is key. The people who achieve extraordinary success are not those who rely on motivation alone, but those who have built the discipline to follow through even when they don't feel like it. When you master your habits, you master your future. Your daily actions are either setting you up for success or keeping you stuck. The choice is yours. Make the decision to cultivate habits that empower you and watch how your life transforms. The people you surround yourself with have a profound impact on your mindset, actions, and overall success in life, whether you realize it or not. The attitudes, habits, and beliefs of those around you influence your own. If you spend time with negative, complacent, or uninspired individuals, their energy will pull you down. But if you surround yourself with people who are driven, positive, and constantly pushing themselves to grow, their mindset will elevate yours. The saying, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, is not just a cliche. It's a fundamental truth about human psychology and behavior. One of the most important decisions you can make is to be intentional about who you allow into your inner circle. Too often, people stay in relationships, whether personal or professional, out of habit, obligation, or fear of change, even when those relationships are draining them. If you want to grow, you must be willing to assess whether the people in your life are supporting your journey or holding you back. This doesn't mean cutting people off harshly, but it does mean setting boundaries and choosing to invest your time and energy in relationships that align with your values and ambitions. The right people challenge you, inspire you, and push you to become better. They don't just tell you what you want to hear, they hold you accountable to your potential. They celebrate your successes, but also push you to keep striving for more. When you are surrounded by individuals who have a strong work ethic, a growth mindset, and a commitment to excellence, it naturally raises your own standards. You start thinking bigger, believing in yourself more, and taking bolder actions because you see what's possible. Equally important is removing or distancing yourself from toxic influences. Negative people drain your energy, fill your mind with doubt, and create unnecessary drama. These are the people who constantly complain, make excuses, or try to pull you down when you start making progress. The sooner you recognize these energy-draining relationships, the sooner you can reclaim your focus and momentum. Protect your energy by being selective about who you give your time and attention to. In addition to surrounding yourself with the right people in your personal life, seek out mentors, coaches, and communities that push you to grow. Learning from those who have already achieved what you aspire to accomplish can accelerate your progress exponentially. Mentorship and networking are powerful tools that can open doors, expand your knowledge, and keep you motivated. Your environment shapes your success. Every conversation you have, every piece of advice you listen to, and every interaction you engage in is either lifting you up or pulling you down. Choose wisely, be intentional about the relationships you nurture, and watch how your mindset, confidence, and opportunities expand. Growth happens when you surround yourself with those who elevate you, challenge you, and push you to become the best version of yourself. Everything you do each day contributes to the person you are becoming and the life you are creating. Success is not about luck or one-time breakthroughs. It's about the small, consistent choices you make every single day. When you commit to mastering your mindset, strengthening your body, sharpening your communication, building empowering habits, surrounding yourself with the right people, and continuously growing, you set yourself up for unstoppable progress.